Eat Your Backyard, my YouTube channel where I talk about all kinds of cool things, edible, not edible, things that interest me. Maybe they interest you. We're up to over 20,000 subscribers, so I realized there's a potential to impact that many people with these videos. And I want it to be positive. Well, look at this thing. We're going to talk about papayas. This is a Hawaiian papaya. The alpha papaya in my yard was just a papaya I bought at the grocery store, scooped out the pits and threw it in the ground in the other corner of my yard. Well, that papaya came crashing down during a hurricane. But however, the papayas which had showered down, which we had not picked, had grown into sprouts. Well, I planted those sprouts around, and now give it some time, they've grown like crazy. Now, this is, probably looks like it's close to the power line. It's a good distance away, but this one now, when it gets to a certain height, it starts to really produce a lot of papayas, as you can see. You know, how many papayas is too many papayas? Well, don't really have to worry about it, because if you don't eat them, they just drop to the ground, and critters eat them, and they dissolve. So that papaya was one that I actually took from the original spot that I had my mega alpha papaya here, that was growing up near this power line, but it crashed down. Luckily it crashed this way. I was really worried that it would crash towards that power line. But you can see here's the other one. This is the easiest thing in the world to grow. And I know they have bug problems and whatever, people have talked about it. I've never had those, and there sure are a lot of bugs here. But the cool thing about papayas is there's a male and a female, and if you don't have any male papayas around, the females, which have the fruit, don't have many seeds, and that's kind of the situation here. But you're not going to get rid of the male papayas, because there's plenty around in the neighborhood that will pollinate these. But you can see the amount of fruit is just astounding. Astounding. Now, I don't fertilize these things other than a little lawn fertilizer from time to time, maybe throw fish around, but have not at all. Papayas will survive in subtropical conditions. Of course, they don't like to be frozen. They're such vigorous growers that despite the wind, these get direct eastern sea breeze. We're about 4 blocks from the ocean here, and they're constantly barraged with salt, but they just keep growing through it and creating this beautiful tropical effect. So, hey, I'd encourage you to check out papayas in your backyard. Maybe if it's a colder place that you live in, you grow them in a pot. But I don't know how you grow a 25-foot tall papaya tree in a pot. This thing is formidable. But you could try. Why not? It's actually a vegetable, I've heard. This trunk, which is pretty big, really. I'm going to show you how big it is. Look at that. It is solid, but it's hollow. This one, it will have a hollow spot right down the middle, just like a pipe. And this one even bigger. It's gigantic. Look at the size of this thing. How the heck is that possible? Now, what I'm missing in my life right now to really deal with this papaya tree is a fruit picker on a long pole. I need to resupply with one of those, and I'll be able to pick these. And it occurs to me, it's time to start picking them. One of the things we like to do is pick a whole bunch of fruit that we have in our backyard, and then set up a fruit stand and sell the fruit just for nothing, basically, just for the experience of doing it. And that's what we'll probably do here. Use it as it's like kind of our version of the lemonade stand. We go out and do that, and my kids make $5 or something, and it's fun to meet more neighbors and all that kind of stuff. But hey, this is a good example of how just daring to throw some seeds from a plant into your backyard and see what happens can result in wondrous synchronicities which improve everything about our day. So thanks for watching Eat Your Backyard. I certainly appreciate it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, be notified when they come out, new videos come out, go ahead and subscribe. And thanks for watching Eat Your Backyard.